right, welcome back, Acres of Diamonds audience. I'm Scott Gibbs, and I'm here with DJ Ligori, co-founders of Acres of Diamonds, and we are here as a follow-up to Sunday's Acres of Diamonds podcast with the very, very intelligent and funny and animated Cody Harris. What a great time that was. That was podcast number 12, and today is Daily Diamond number 15, and we're following up Cody's podcast that was about time. And DJ had some interesting observations after hearing Cody talk, and we talked about it after the podcast, and DJ's going to share those today. DJ, what do you got?
So I was watching over the podcast, and what I noticed was at the end we kind of discussed. Cody had mentioned the salsa dancing and how he loved it so much, and he earlier how he loved riding his bike, and it got me to thinking, because we hit on this a little bit, how there are activities in our life that we tend to lose track of time with. And I think so much, we live in such a fast-paced environment that time is always, I feel like we are always conscious of time, because we always have schedules. We have to be at certain places at certain times. And I think it's very important for us to realize that there are activities that we lose track of time with because we just genuinely love doing them so much. And the more I thought about it, I said, it'd be cool, and I'd mentioned it a little bit in the video, to create a list of like 3 to 5 things that we each personally lose track of our own time with. And I think what that can show is what we truly love to do, because I think more often than not, we might not necessarily think about what we really want or what we really love, because our minds are drawn into the negative so many times. And when we have this ability to maybe write down these 3 things that we'd love to do so much, we can say, oh, I guess I really love walking my dog, or I guess I really love drawing, or whatever those hobbies may be. And we can practice them more, which then ultimately makes us feel better, which then makes us think better, which then gives us better outcomes and better action. So that's kind of I think the importance of the time aspect is, I think we should really understand what activities we lose track of time with.
All right, DJ, I don't know if that recording's going to come through or not, because you got a little soft there. We'll have to check it in a minute. But so what you described was flow, right?
Was flow.
So what you described was flow. Cody described it as flow, I think, and you just described it as flow. And that's all right. What topics or what things do you do? What things do you do where you lose track of time?
I mean, you had mentioned this in the video podcast that, when you talk with people who have similar beliefs about you, with the Think Strong Now type of culture, that you lose track of that type of time. So I think about the people who I talk to when we talk about both mental and physical fitness, and it's kind of similar to the libraries and weight rooms. So it's actually, it's almost like a cultural aspect where people with your similar cultures, you will lose track of time with. And I think that's so like when I'm talking to somebody maybe about the various exercises they do or the nutrition plans that they work with, I think that is extremely interesting, because we all have different types of bodies and different minds, and we all perceive things different ways. I mean, I've heard so many people say you shouldn't do the plant-based diet. You should do the meat diet. There's all these perspectives, but it's really important for us to realize that, because of those cultural aspects, we lose track of time when dealing with those type of activities that we're really passionate about.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that was a great observation. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. We'll be tuning in on Thursday, and we're going to be coming back with Daily Diamond number 16. I'll share a couple of my thoughts on Cody's presentation. Thanks. Thank you.